beautiful words in any language. I give you a name. I'm going to say I love you in Italian. Would you please restrain her? Are you ready? Cara mia Samantha. Who? I'm lactating. Now hold her on. I'm going to say I love you in Deutsch. Samantha, ich liebe dich. Liebe dich. I should be talking to you. You dick. I used to hear my mother and father make love in the bedroom. I leave the house. I hear my father, I used to have done this. And that was my mother. Now let me explain it. I was a Russian Lutheran being a German Catholic. True story. My dad leaves Russia when he's 15. He comes over to the States via Ellis Island. Nobody has a damn clue what I'm talking about. New York Harbor process through Ellis. He goes to Oregon. He was a big Russian dude, and he became a lumberjack. World War I, he joins the Army, U.S. infantry, back to Germany, Deutschland, and the war's over. He's what they call occupation troop, and he's put in a German home. My mother was there. Her maiden name was Gertrude Wey, W-E-Y, and he falls in love, comes back to the States, gets out of the Army, moves to the town where I was born. I'll tell you about that in a minute. She comes over, leaves Germany, comes to the city where I was born, marries my dad. 3 brothers were born. Oldest one just died 2 years ago. Connie died. He was a brigadier general, retired Air Force. He flew Air Force all his life. The other brother I didn't know, his name was Ralph. The kid drowned when he was 7. 7 years old, he drowned at the reservoir, and 18 months later, I was born. Okay, so I was the last of the 3 brothers, and I had the best of the last of the 3 because my dad is going down from something that's coming back now, TB. Ever hear of that? It's coming back now. It can become something like real cool. But he had it, and when he died, I was 6, and it was just me and my mother. My brother's off in the Air Force. He's not home, so I have never had no one-on-one male influence. It was just me and my mother. I didn't imprint on a male. I imprinted on a woman. I'm a woman with a weenie. I don't know how to be a man. I was in the Army in 1963. They saw me and they said, give us the rifle, get a spatula, I want to get you. Suit on. Like my fatigues? Not suitable for combat. Because everything up here was feminine. I got the face of a mass murderer and the heart of Mother Teresa. I don't know how to be aggressive. I can't be a man. I'm past it. If you hurt me, I won't get angry. I'll get. Thank you. Who said it? It's victim. I won't get angry. I get, right? Okay. I may forgive, but I will never. That's right, girls, we gotta stick together. If you heard a woman here tonight and tomorrow you call her and say, I'm sorry, I was a jerk at the Christmas party, will you forgive me? She'll say, okay. She's lying. She's already processed into her genetic computer. Here's a victim, he's nodding his head, and it can stay there dormant and build up resentment. It could be 2 years from tonight, you're arguing about something trivial. I should go, I'll never forget what you pulled at the Tewksbury Country Club. It was an overcast sky. A full moon was rising from the east. Traffic was light on 128, 495, and all accessible highways. They remember everything. Women have full recall. Me and you, we don't remember yesterday. We're like Stallone. Adrian. Before my brother died, he was in Melbourne, Florida, because the ex-retired military stayed near air bases, in Patrick Air Base, and he was there getting medical help. And he called me a couple years ago. I'm not going to be here much longer, so get down here and get all the stuff. Big box of books, some are UPS, but the other ones, I said, I'll take them home by the aircraft, flying home. And the first book, a true story. Now, this is make-believe, I tell you the truth. It was called The Myth of Male Power. And I'm looking at the book. Let's read the myth. You know what the myth is? Men think the power's in the arms, the muscles. It's not. The power's in the hormones. You and I have testosterone. It's a useless chemical. No viscosity. Maybe you could lubricate ball bearings on a bicycle. Women have estrogen, thick like 1040. The planet rotates smoothly on estrogen. It runs the planet, and every month it runs the house. 5 days you get to it, 5 days you go through it, 5 days you come out of it, PMS, possible murder suspect. And the gavel comes down, not guilty. It's the way you're genetically wired. Am I right, Samantha? No one looks forward to that monthly trauma. Every month you go, oh God, now I got a wedding tree's not here. It never happens when you want it to. It's like stealth. It comes in low under the radar. And you with this beautiful woman, he goes to work in the morning. I love you, Samantha. I love you too. I'll cook your favorite supper. Have a great day. And he goes off, hi ho, it's off to work. I go, never suspecting what's going to transpire. She's in the house doing her chores, and out of nowhere, it's bad. 8 hours later, he comes home. Honey, I'm home. Make your own supper, you moron. And the guy tries to be loving. Honey, give me a hug. Don't hug me, I've got fluid buildup. Fluid buildup? What are you, a Buick? And women try to retain their composure. I love you, I hate you, please stay. I'm getting a restraining order. You'll see young innocent men like him walking the streets at 2 in the morning. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Wait for the all clear. Carefully approach the house. Military, roll crawl. Go through the kitchen window, make sure the broom is back in the closet. Open the door and back off. And that beautiful woman will be standing there. I'm so sorry, I wasn't myself. Oh shit. Who were you, Sybil? I'm not critical. I'm sympathetic, because I wouldn't want to go through all those menopauses and puberpauses and puberpauses and biological chemistry changes. No, me neither. I wouldn't. I'll take it the way it is, man, right? It's tough being a woman. You agree? Aging is a curse on women. You're all looking great. You're all pretty. And I always say to women, age is part of life, right? 72, I look at the hair, it's getting thinner and thinner. Pretty soon I got to get a rug. Did you ever see the guys with the cheap rugs? With the bad glue, they put them on, they turn the head and the piece stays here. And the lines on the face, look how deep the lines are. You ready? Can you see? Look at these, man. Look how deep. I'm happy. I have to shake like this, look. Every summer I got a tan on my face, I smile. People go, he's got Band-Aids on. So I went to a plastic surgeon. I keep forgetting. What is it? Adams Plastic Surgery. Have you heard of it? It used to be in Salem Hospital, now it's on Newbury Street. And I went to Adams Plastic Surgery for, the collagen to pull back to me, for a consultation. I walked into that room, and all the clients were sitting there. It looked like Mount Rushmore. All these folks carved up with the, you know what I'm saying? And I went, I don't really want to do this. Guess how much for one side? Take a guess, one side for the collagen. Shoot me a number. 1,500, $3,000. I said, forget it. Back to Home Depot, duct tape. Trouble is, in the summer, the tape melts. Accepted, right? It's true. Age is part of life. And I always say to women, age with dignity. You agree? Enjoy the beauty while you're young now. Age with dignity. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. She all right? Oh, okay. Is she okay? You're so pretty. I want to see teeth there. Come on, smile. I'm talking about beauty like that. Enjoy the beauty. Really? Right on. You're damn right. Enjoy it. Because the numbers will click as you get older and the way no, enjoy what you're like 20 years old or something, so enjoy it. But as you get older, I say to women, age with dignity. A little makeup as you get older, tastefully applied is very attractive. A lot of it is not. And if you're ugly, it doesn't help. If you're ugly, it's called, I'm not looking at you, for God's sake, I'm just, where am I going to look here? If you're ugly, it's called acceptance. If you're an ugly woman walking into a dating bar, stand there and go, I am ugly. There were ugly men like me waiting for you. That's right. Date ugly men, we will never cheat. We can't. If we tell you we're working overtime, we are. And all you good-looking people, when you see two ugly people, I hear you. Isn't it nice how they find each other? I've heard you, don't you? But 12 years ago, I don't know, before we hung around, 12 years ago, after a club, I got a business card from a lady, and she wants to go out. So yeah, I bid for it. I called her, set up a blind date, and went to the house. Door opened, and I saw her, and I wish I was. And the mother said, I want my daughter home early. I said, 20 minutes. Let her chase the car around the block. So I had to go for lunch. Where am I from? Ethnically, we all know where I'm from. Now, geographically, where there's such a talented guy like me come from. I was born in a town that you owe a lot of gravity. You owe a lot of, really, are you ready? If you fly jets out of Logan, Warwick, Bradley, etc., you owe it to my hometown. Lynn, Massachusetts. Somebody knows what I'm going to say. The birthplace of General Electric. Also, the first jet engine. There was one in Deutschland and also in England. But the first one in the United States was at the Riverworks in General Electric, 1942. First jet engine. That's my hometown. True story. I was born about a mile away from that jet engine. And those test cells, we hear them cranking up those engines back in the late 40s and early 40s too. Also, Lynn, how many people have cavities here? Have you ever heard of marshmallow fluff? Jerky mold. So every time you get a root canal, give it up for marshmallow fluff. 8 watts of sugar. Abraham Lincoln wore leather boots manufactured at the leather shops in Lynn, Massachusetts. True story. First night baseball game took place under General Electric floodlights at GE Field. Not a professional, but experimental floodlights. And the last one, I get a little emotional, I'm sorry, Samantha. In 1984, in Lynn, the first crack house in Massachusetts.
I just said crack cocaine. I swear to God.
I was there with the band for a couple of minutes.
Brett, it's true. I live in Medford.
As I said, blue collar to the core. I was born blue collar, I'm still blue collar. Can't let go of any. How many people ride motorcycles? Everybody got? All right. Yeah. Let me just stop you. You got a bike? Okay, let me ask you, what year is your bike? What year is the bike? Okay, are you ready? I'm still riding a Suzuki 4-cylinder GS 1000. 100, you got it, come here. 115,000 miles on it. 115,000 miles, a 1981 Suzuki. And 2 years ago, on December 7th, I had the privilege of getting sideswiped by a truck. Knocked me down, and if it wasn't for that full-face helmet, I wouldn't be talking to you. You got it, my friend. God love you. Bravo. But that full-face helmet saved me from a pretty bad hit. But I got 21 grand out of it, so I'm happy. So if you got a truck somewhere, I'd like to meet him and increase my bankroll. But that's
for the house, Mike.
Hold on to stuff, blue collar bags, You know how many paper bags I have in my kitchen, in the refrigerator? How many paper bags? People come in, what the hell do you got paper bags for? I was brought up blue collar. I can't let go of anything. How many people, wealthy people, have a tube of toothpaste right into it, you squeeze it 3 times through a wastebasket? Not if you're blue collar. You roll that baby, and you get to the neck, and then you push it up, right? You suck every swallow. Am I right? That's blue collar. That's right, girl, and that's where I grew up. Blue collar. Well, they're Deutsch too, but blue collar Deutsch. You're right. You're right. Also Catholic. Holy God, what a trick! I'm guilty. Jesus, German Catholic. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. So I was an altar boy when I was 30 because the drinks were free on Sunday. One for you, 5 upstate from me. I got more in the sacristy. I used to love midnight mass. I don't preach. I don't practice anymore. Nor do I bash. I got a hell of an education out of the Catholic school, so I don't bash Catholicism. I just respect it.